you would laugh if you thought I could pull a rabbit out of a hat but thought it was real. Now that's a very crude and not to be rude analogy, but it's sort of true. I've tried to make this point with other theists. It's like you could pray if your car's breaking down and you're in a rainstorm and you're 10 miles from a place. You could pray for that car to work. This is just an example of the difference in belief, okay, and how it affects the real world. And if you somehow, that clunker or whatever, you hit something, anyway, you get over that hill and you make it down the road. The tree falls behind you, the lightning hits off to the side, you make it into the gas station and somehow the person's there. And you get a cup of coffee and you meet a fellow traveler and you're saved. Okay? But now, what if this guy was, well, real faithful? What if he said, I'm gonna lay hands on your engine and it's gonna be well. And you know darn well, once that engine cooled off, because you got a blown radiator, he turns it over and it sounds just fine, and he goes, hallelujah, it's healed. Now there's people who believe in faith healing, but you never notice people will pray for a car to be healed, but it would be a joke if a mechanic prayed for a car to be healed for you and expected payment from that, or just did it as a favor. Oh, there you go, the next town's 200 miles, but you've got a perfectly good car now. The reason I mention this is because that's how to understand a no God viewpoint. If you could wrap your head around that, you could see why just taking it a few steps further, other things fall away.